Okay, what is up? It is Take the Freak TDF back. As you know, about a week or two ago, there was a Reload Elite series for Fortnite that I did predictions for. Today, I'm going to go over those predictions, give myself some points, see how horrible they were, and we can all make fun of me on how awful I am. So, on the left hand side over here, we have the placements that they came in this event. And on the right hand side up here in the sticky notes, we have my predictions. First off, I predicted Size and Scary, Cringe and Volko, and Focus and Thomas HD to get the three qualifying spots. I went 1 for 3. Cringe and Volko were the only one I got right. Izzy and Nosif and Skyjump and Momsy also got land qualification spots. So congratulations to all 6 of those players. Congratulations to Shark and Teeny for winning it. And I predicted them to win it. So let's give a whopping 5 points to me for an exact right here. And over the whole tournament, the top 3 teams, Shark and Teeny, Swizzy and Pixie, Sky and Skull, dominated. They were all 3 up in the top 3 the whole time. As you can see, it ended up being 17 points between first and third alone. Very close the whole time. Shark and Teeny won the last game as well, securing the win. Very good by them. I predicted Dharma and Demas to come in second place, and they got 15th while only playing 5 games. So I don't hate that by me super a lot. They had good elims, not as many good placements. Like 13 elims with 11th place is crazy. But they only had to play 5 games. Internet issues, connectivity issues. It was all a mess. But either way, that is 13 away, which is more than 9 away. So that's -3 for Dharma and Demas, unfortunately. I think I would have gotten better. Maybe like -1 or something if they had all 8 games. Had Sky and Scroll come in third, they did come third. Some good finishes in there, got 1 win, but no game with more than 5. Elims just kind of hurt them. They had a really good average placement. Them and Swizzy and Pixie were tied for the best at a 4.63. So I was right on again. It's going to be 5 points for me there. Size and Scary had coming in 4th. Unfortunately, they came in 8th place. But everyone from 4th to about 17th, which was Size and Scary's, going into the game 7, the second to last game, they were all within each other by so many points. It was less than 100, almost 100 points, a little over separating them. At least from 5th place to 17th place, it looked like it was about 70 points. So Size and Scary were in 17th place going into game 7. They ended up 8th. That's not that bad. They just had some disappointing games here and there. They had one good game, the second place 13 really helped them a lot, but they came in 8th and they did not qualify like I predicted them to. That's 4 away, so that's 0 because it is in between 6 and 3, and if it's in the between there, I'm going to get 0 points. Swizzy and Pixie, they came in second place, another great day. They were always up in there with them trying to battle for the win. Look at this. 3rd, 2nd, 1st start of the day. Great start. I picked them 5th, 3 away, so I'll give myself 1 point for them. Cringe and Volko in 6th, and they came in 6th and qualified. Shout out Cringe and Volko with a 5th place last game. Is pretty crazy. They actually tied Vexy and Caspi right there, but had the elim numbers, I believe, to get the, because Vexy and Caspi had a better placement average, but Cringe and Volko more elims, they get the place, and that's heartbreaking for Vexy and Caspi. I do feel bad for them. Very, very bad. Focus and Thomas, I didn't think they were going to do good, but I feel like I had to put them where they were in 7th to qualify them, and they didn't do good. They got 14th, 192. I should have stuck my gun and put Skyjo and Momsy qualifying, but I didn't. I was a bot. I thought Focus and Thomas had it. They didn't. They were 7 away. It's -1 point. Focus and Thomas HD. Skyjump and Momsy had them coming in 8th predicted. They came in 5th, so 3 away, and they qualified. Shout out to them. Finished out. It was going to be stressful because I do remember, they died early the last game, so it was stressful for them. I remember watching Aussie and Extreme, and they was very unsure if they would make it. We didn't think they would. Well, I'm not going to say we, because it's not like I'm streaming with Aussie. He was saying he doesn't think they do. I'm nowhere near that. But yeah, and they did it though. Shout out to them. 3 places away. That's another 1 point. Vito and Dexy, who going in to Game 7 were qualified in 5th place. Sadly, they fell out the last couple games. They got 10th. It's tough for them. They did play really good, though, so shout out to them. But I know they wish they could do a little better. I was 1 away, just 3 points. Rax and Yanis, I know a lot of people were predicting to make it. I just didn't see it. I guess I'm a hater. Call me a hater for that. They did come in 11th. I predicted them 10th. That's 1 away again, 3 points. Hellfire and Winter came in 12th. My gosh, I picked Vito, Rax, and Hellfire, and they just came that way right there, too. What the heck? I didn't realize that, but I picked them 11th. They came in 12th. I think they were low as well. No, they were in 7th, actually. They fell. My bad. My apologies. They fell. They were in 7th going into Game 7. They fell down. That stinks for them. Izzy and Nosif, I was disrespecting you guys, putting you in 12th. You came in and got 4th. The top spot out of the qualifying teams. Shout out to the Frenchies. Shout out to both of them. They deserve that. I was 8 away, so that's a -1. Pink and Hirsch were just at 13th. They got 13th. I mean, that's just a lucky prediction. You're not going to get that lucky all the time. Vidal and Zhu, I did say in the video that I thought they were going to do good about who they proved wrong. And what did Vidal do? He said, I don't like your picks, DDF. Screw you. I'm going to go do my thing. 9th place is very good. I'm happy for them. They did amazing. 5 away, 0 though. Trexer and Pradaj came in 19th. I predicted them 15th. That's 4 places away. That's a 0 again. Yapko and Panzer, I predicted 16th because I kind of forgot about them. And they ended up getting a 16th somehow. So that's 5 boys. That's insane. Oh my, yeah. I know they split up too after this. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Zarbe came in, fortunately, last. I predicted 17th. So it's 3 away. It's 1. Robin and Gloves came 17th. I predicted them 18th. It's 1 away, so that's pretty good. I mean, these are pretty good, honestly, for EU, because I'm not really an EU guy. Chucks and Valerie represented 19th. They came in 18th. Another 3. But this one I sucked in. They said, screw you. Vexy and them came in 7th, tied for getting a land spot. And they came in 7th. Shout out to them. I slept on them so bad. I am horrible. You can call me horrible. I'm awful. That's a -3, though. So now if we're going to add all these up, we get a total of 35 is my score. I get 35 points for EU. I do think that'll be better than my NA ones. That's crazy I did that good because I did EU for the second one. I only got 8 points with the same system, so I don't know what I was thinking. I was really going EU, though. I'm going to try to see if I can see any other big jumps from the other games I saw. Maybe anyone else that jumped up super high. I mean, Izzy and Nosif were 13th going into Game 7. They finished in 4th. They clutched up. Shout out to Izzy and Nosif. That was a crazy clutch. That's really the only other big one from EU that changed those last 2 games I took a picture of because it was like crazy how close they were. But yeah. So, now that we finished the EU, we reacted to him. We saw how bad I did. Shout out to Sharkantini for winning again, and Izzy Nosif, Skyjo Monzi, and Cringeable for qualifying. Let's go see how awful my NA predictions were. Okay, now here we go. We got the NA predictions. First and foremost, my guesses to qualify for NA were Agers and Ritual and Booga and Braids. I went 1 for 2. I got Booga and Braids right, but Agers and Ritual did kind of struggle more than you would expect from players that are as quality as them. But shout out to both Booga and Braids, and the other one that qualified, Acorn and Bolts, for qualifying. Shout out Peterbot and Puyo for winning it all. So now, saw my predictions last one. I did points. We'll do the same thing for NA. I guess Peterbot and Puyo to win. And of course, they did win. Kind of, it's a little bit dominating fashion. Look at the first place, 19 kills. Like, what are you going to do against that? I picked Josh and Iamzo to get 2nd place, which they did. So that's another exact 5 points. But I was very wrong on Cold and Rapid. Very, very wrong. I predicted them 3rd. They came 11th place. I don't know why. They're a really good reload team. NA has a huge split up, snakening, whatever you want to call it, for all their teams. And this team did actually split up for regular Battle Royale. This could be a positive. Why? Start out really hot. Did not finish that way. So I was 8 away. It's going to be -1 for Cold and Rapid. Aegis and Ritual, I predicted them to get 4th. They came in 9th, so 5 spots away. And they ended up a little bit struggling better than their set 9th, 2nd, 9th that they were in the beginning. So 5 away is going to be 0 for that. Picked Muzz and Sphinx in 5th. They're a solid reload team as well. They also did split in Battle Royale. They got 6th place though, so good for them. That's 1 away, so that's 3 points. Louie and Braids, I predicted to get 6th. They came in 4th, but I predicted them to land core. I got that right, so I'm happy for that. But I didn't predict them to finish worse than they did, so I still am wrong. Still 2 away. That's going to be only 1 point right there. Skin Queasy, I predicted them to get 7th place. They came in 8th. So that's 1 away. Maybe 3 points for that. Acorn Bulls, I predicted 8th place, and I did not predict them to qualify, and they said, screw your prediction, TDF, you suck. I'm the best. I'm going to go qualify. And that's what they did. They got 3rd place. Shout out to them. They made it a really good battle as well. That's 5 away, so that's going to be 0 for them. Higgs and Curve also played really good, which I was very excited for because I think both of them are such quality, good players. They came in 5th, which is 4 away from their 9th position I gave them. That's another 0 points. I was thinking I gave Enough and Solid too much credit because I'm a fan of Enough. And they said, no, you didn't give us enough credit. They went out and won 3 games. Talk about underrated right here, winning 3 games. I thought they were going to do good. Didn't know it was going to be that good. Still not enough to win, missing out by about 15 points, so that's close. Hidden Curve also missed out by 5, which was crazy close. They had a crazy drop switching as well last game. It's all in there, yeah. It's crazy. Either way, I was 3 away on them, 1 point for Enough and Salt. Visuals and Threats. I predicted them to get 11th, and they got 10th, so right there, only 1 away. That's 3 points. Good for them. It's a good showing for them. I think it's solid where I would expect them to do. Dozier and Tyler predicted to get 12th place. They came in 13th, so again, 1 away is 3 points. Take that. Ralphie and Jamidi had a little bit high hopes for, and sadly, they came in 20th. Let's see what their best game was, though. Let's give them shots to them. They had a 4 Elam 17th right game. Oh, 6 Elam 5th. What am I talking about? That's a good way to finish tournament, Ralphie and Jamidi. Solid. But I was wrong on you by 7, -1. Curling Rise 14th. I predicted them 14th. Right on the money. That's 5 exact. Noxie and Mason, I predicted 15th. They came in 17th. 2 spots away. It's only 1 point. 20 and Chip. Shout out to them for qualifying. Got them in 16th, but they came in 18th. So again, 1 point being 2 prediction away. Noisy and Neo, I predicted in 17th. They got 15th. So again, 2 away. 1 point only. But Sales and Vert, they stepped up their game on me. I said 18th, they finished in 12th, and they were close to 11th as well, being Cold Rapid. So, hey, shout out to them. -1 for me on that one, because I did not do good on picking them at all. Shout out to Sales and Vert, prove me wrong. Jack and Boji, I predicted 19th. They finished 19th, so that's an exact 5. Lucky on that one. And Northern and Caliper said they would get last. They said, nah, not doing that. Coming in, again, 16th, so 4 away, and that's 0. So let's see how many points I get for NA now. Let's just add it up real quick. Wow. NA came up to 34 points. So I was 1 better on EU than NA. As for reference, in EWC, the second one for NA, I did the same types of predictions, same point system. I only got a total of 3. So I don't know what I was doing back then. That was just awful pickings. I have no idea. But either way, very good on NA and EU, I think. Very good tournament. Shout out to everyone that won of Peter Von Boy on Sharkatini as well. Shout out to Goofy, I think, on OCE, Power member. So I do like Power. He ended up winning. Shout out to him. Kind of forget who won NA West, so I can't really say shout out them, but whoever it is, shout out to you. And yeah, that's about it on these reactions. Tell me how awful I did. I think the points are pretty solid, though, honestly. I do think there's some solid predictions. I missed bad on EU, Vexy. I completely, Vexy and Casper, I rejected them. That's my bad. And Izzy and No Sif, I did awful on them. For them, for these over here, Sales and Vert, I slept on. Everyone else I didn't really sleep on. Enough and Salt, I slept on as well. Even I picked them 10th just because they did really good. That was too high on Cold and Rapid as well. But yeah, shout out Fortnite, good tournaments. Excited for what's going to come. So yeah, this is TDF, Take the Freak Out, and yep, have a good one. Peace.